Tonight on Daily Blast Live, Bill Cosby on his own. Wife Camille says it's over. Has she finally come to her senses? A heartfelt meeting. Over Snapchat? Kim Kardashian comes face to face with the imprisoned great-grandma she helped free. Tori Shulman goes one-on-one with Carol Burnett.
I want to put on wigs and black out my teeth and do pratfalls. And
The comedy legend on doing things her way. Daily Blast Live starts right now.
Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Wednesday, June 13th, and we are live, and we have lots going on. But first, I want to mention our co-host, Stephanie Jones, right there. It's been a fun week, Stephanie.
It's been so much fun. Thank you guys so much for having me. It's been amazing.
We don't want to lose you.
Oh, thanks. Well, thank you for making me feel so at home. It's been amazing.
You've been amazing. All right, but right now we have breaking news. Camille Cosby is getting ready to divorce Bill Cosby after his rape conviction. This according to Radar Online. Cosby was convicted on April 26, and reportedly Camille immediately fled to their home in Massachusetts, ignoring his pleas for her to stay. She took their 3 grown kids with her and apparently has no interest in seeing her estranged husband. Bill Cosby was convicted but remains under house arrest in Philadelphia until his September 24th sentencing.
What took her so long?
I think it's denial, babe.
Denial? I'm sorry, when there's 50 plus women, I somehow see her as complicit in this. She had to have known something was going on.
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true at all. I think she really loved her husband. She believed him. She stood by him. She was like faithful to everything he said and trusted him. And obviously it's got to a point where that can no longer be, I don't know.
See, I don't believe that she thought that he was faithful. And he's obviously been, well, kind of forthcoming about the fact that he wasn't. But I think that this is a marriage from a different generation, that she stood by him, even though she knew he wasn't faithful. I don't get the impression that she thought that he was raping women, though. But I think that she has a very good game face, and she's been trying to keep this together. To her, this is probably like an empire that they've created together, and she's trying to protect
Guys, there's been rumblings of this for years.
Yes.
Hannibal Buress himself, a comedian's the one that brought it to the limelight, because that's how many people knew that this was going on. You're telling me that somebody living under their own roof didn't know, yet the entire industry did?
I believe that. I do believe it, because there is, I'm just saying, even take the sexual assault out of it, there is a code. I know plenty of wives who would have said, I had no idea.
I agree with Eric.
I understand the denial, but maybe some truth came out in that home arrest that she just couldn't live with.
I think you can be blindsided by love.
Absolutely. All right, Oscar winner Jamie Foxx's nether region is reportedly getting him in trouble. Brett Forrest, go for it, buddy.
Ooh, are you guys ready for this story? Okay, here we go. Right now, actor Jamie Foxx is threatening legal action against a woman who is accusing him of slapping her with his man parts back in 2002. Yes, you heard me, his man parts. She just filed a police report about the incident that she claims happened at his Las Vegas pad. According to the unnamed woman, he tried to initiate oral sex. She denied him, and he subsequently struck her with his member. There is an open investigation, but the Nevada statute of limitations is 3 years. And Fox says he'll take legal action for her filing a false police report against him.
Well, I mean, listen, it's definitely laughable. But why, if this can't be even brought to a court, why are we talking about this?
Well, we could say that about a lot of things. I think what makes this one different is that Jamie Foxx is immediately hearing these allegations and pursuing legal action, which to me says something. I mean, we have this conversation when someone accuses you of something, especially something as vile as sexual assault. Aren't you going to do everything in your power to clear your name? So it's suspect to me when men are accused by one person and then they do nothing but deny it, and then it comes out with a flood of other people. So I think we're all just kind of at the point where we just sit and wait to see if this is a pattern or if this is one person with one rogue comment.
All right, we're going to leave it as a rogue comment. All right, though, even though her show was canceled on ABC because of a racist rant, Roseanne Barr still has a chance to win an Emmy this year. Page Six reports that producers submitted Roseanne to win an Emmy for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Comedy Series, and they apparently did it right before her show was canceled. But her chances of winning or even getting a nomination are pretty small at this point. Still, her name will be on that ballot.
Her name will be on the ballot. If you look at the history of not only the Emmys, but the Oscars, the Golden Globes, they do stay away from controversy. They're not going to nominate her, mark my word, even though I think it would be of high interest to them in the sense that I would want to see what she would have to say if she went up and made an acceptance speech. I want to see if she would apologize.
I think she would. I think she would. I think she knows what she's done or said is incredibly wrong, and I think her stepping down from her show and giving the others the chance to do the sitcom without her is a statement in itself, right? So I think that, yeah, she does know, and I think she should have the chance to apologise. Erica's
says it all right there,
Erica's like, no.
Take a look at this right now. Google searches for Sanaa Lathan are spiking because many people are wondering who this person is. Now that she's been outed as the actress who allegedly bit Beyonce's face at a party, Tiffany Haddish seemed to confirm the news in an interview in The Hollywood Reporter. She says the actress's family was upset that she told the now infamous story, but Tiffany insists she wasn't trying to ruin any careers. That's why she originally left Sanaan's name out.
First of all, she is an actress. She was most famously known for Love and Basketball. She played the female lead, but she's been in so many different things at this point, but I'm glad that she's getting some recognition.
Well, I don't know. You know the Beehive. The Beehive is crazy. They will swarm your social media. They will have it out for her. I don't know if this is good recognition.
I don't know who this chick is, but who does she think she's buying Beyonce? Who buys Beyonce? Who are you? No!
She's Sanaa.
No!
But they're friends.
Do you bite your friend in the
I've
face?
been bitten by my friends before, yes.
No!
Things happen when you're friends.
She's
I don't know.
Tyson? Like, what's going on?
There you go.
Next minute we're going to see an ear coming off or something. Like, no!
I think you're officially a member of the Beehive.
I'm not having this. Don't touch Beyonce.
She's the one sending the bee emoji. So.
All right, guys, moving on to Kim Kardashian West. She's in Memphis meeting with Alice Johnson. As you can see in this video from Fox 13 in Memphis, Kim Kardashian walking into the house to meet Johnson for the first time face to face, and people nearby reported hearing joyous screaming from inside the house. Of course, Johnson was freed by President Trump, who commuted her life sentence after this meeting with Kim Kardashian on May 30th. And Kim has been posting videos like this on Snapchat showing Johnson how the filters work. Watch this.
This is the cutest because all the hearts on us. Love you, Alice.
Love you, Kim.
Now, this is interesting because she was in jail for 21 and a half years, missed the whole technology boom. So she has no idea what she's even doing on Instagram at all. But I wonder how many followers she has now just from Kim Kardashian posting that.
Yeah.
Amen, because that's that many more people that hopefully will learn about why we need prison reform now more than ever. That's why I think Kim Kardashian is the perfect person to be discussing the social injustice, because most of I don't want to generalize, but I would imagine a lot of Kim Kardashian's fans perhaps weren't aware of how
right. That's fair.
I watched the Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but I'm still an advocate for prison reform.
Yeah, but I didn't know how popular or big it was, or how this movement would have brought without Kim Kardashian. And I'm not. Well, I'm just a guy. All right. Let's move on. It has captured the attention of the country and even the world. The super raccoon, dubbed the NPR raccoon. She climbed one of the tallest buildings in St. Paul, Minnesota. It's about 300 feet. Look at this graphic if you don't get it.
Yes.
So, where is she now? Minnesota Wildlife Management posted this video saying she was safely released on a private residential property in a Twin Cities suburb, free from paparazzi. Her journey started on Monday, and the daredevil just kept scaling the building. Someone caught a picture on the 13th floor, still going strong. There she is. By the 23rd floor, the little critter had to take a break. Workers inside the building took these pictures, which would be amazing to be on the 23rd floor and see that. But thankfully, the raccoon made it to the roof and was captured safely by Wildlife Management. Now the NPR raccoon has reached a new level of social media fame and even has its own Twitter account, tweeting this morning, "I made it. I'd like to thank God, the great people of Minnesota, and the Wu-Tang Clan. Now, someone come get me, because I'm on the roof."
Oh, I'm just so happy she's okay.
This is the best story in the 3 days that I've been here. I am loving the raccoon. Yes. Yes, I'm going to take her home with me. Free the raccoon.
Do you know what the best story or the best thing I've learned since you've been here?
What?
Do you want to tell? You know what it is.
No, what?
That you don't have raccoons in England.
We don't have a raccoon. Look at her.
You
She's
don't?
just scampering off, living her best life. After being, you know, trying out spider raccoon up a building. She just wanted a minute of fame. Oh, she's a good girl. Go on. Yes.
Nobody bid on that raccoon. I thought that was very interesting.
What do you mean?
There's no raccoons in England? Would you have guessed that on a trivia show for $1 million?
I would think for $1 million, I would think that there are raccoons.
You guys would have lost.
We would have lost $1 million.
We're raccoon free, but soon I'll be taking one home with me.
Good luck.
Erica's like lost for words.
I got nothing.
All right, coming up on Daily Blast Live, we're getting our first glimpse at the sequel to Wonder Woman, and a familiar face could be returning. Don't go anywhere because Tori Shulman goes one-on-one with comedy icon Carol Burnett. It's an interview, trust me, you don't want to miss.
We are going to be doing bobbing for apples. You have 1 minute. We're going to do it at the same time. Oh no, my face is way too pretty.
We're going to do a dramatic reading now from Night Watch.
Night shift.
Right.
Bleeding in the left lower quadrant.
Tell CAT scan we're coming as soon as he's tuned.
I'm losing his pulse. Okay, so we're just doing. So you hear it, everyone? Don't open it. Don't, for God's sake, save the children.
New sunscreen. It's Sea Star Sparkle. It's Screw 50, so you're actually getting some protection from the sun.
SPF, by the way.
Okay,
I say screw.
So today we're playing Big Mouth. Jeff and Tori each have a minute to guess trending headlines they can give to the other player.
You're freaking me out. Bill, you lost on your own question.
Yeah, I can't even remember my own dialogue.
Bill came in second.
Tori's gonna win. Similar.
Oh, it's big, guys.
You have wrapped in your hand.
That is a
It
pretty
looks just
big.
like that.
It does. It does look like. This is how it's done right here.
Hey everybody, it's Samantha Harris. Welcome to Dancing with the Hosts. That's right.
Puppies!
Why don't you go to the moon?
We watch me on Blind Date on YouTube.
Oh, wow.
Oh, excuse me, I'm gonna go find that. We found the clip that you so embarrassing.
I make my jazz sound so every time you watch
Start the date with Jordan Braun's jazz hands.
Everybody thought I don't know comics. Really ticks me off.
Favorite thing ever is emoji. Headline, today's headline with emojis. Jeff and I try to figure it out. Okay, Nestle paid for the rights to sell Starbucks. Sell Starbucks!
No, I want nothing to do with this, so I'm leaving.
We want to make sure you guys are informed because what is information? Power!
Oh.
And knowledge!
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. In today's Chatting with the Stars, Tori Shulman gets the chance of a lifetime to go one-on-one with one of the greatest comics of all time, Carol Burnett.
In 1967, you were given the Carol Burnett show, and it was a woman in a variety show.
Yes.
Nowadays, that's sort of normal. Amy Schumer's, we see that.
Yeah.
You were sort of the first.
Well, I wasn't the first in variety. Dinah Shore was, but it was a musical variety show. I was the first in a comedy variety show.
Did you feel a special sense of responsibility as a woman?
No.
Or did that not even come into
It
it?
never occurred to me because it was all I knew, because I'd started out on the Gary Moore show, and I was the second banana on that show. I was given all kinds of different characters, wonderful sketches to do. The junior writer on the Gary Moore show was Neil Simon.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we called him Doc Simon. So when I had this wonderful caveat in a contract with CBS, I said, no, I want to do an hour variety show. And they had to put it on for 30 shows. They wanted me to do a sitcom, and I said, I don't want to do the same person week after week. I want to put on wigs and black out my teeth and do pratfalls and have music and guest stars.
How do you feel about blue comedy, edgy comedy?
Blue and edgy is okay if it's clever. When it's gratuitous, I go, I'm bored. I tune out because I'm sick of having people, you know, talk about their bodily parts. You know, I don't need to hear that unless it really makes sense.
Speaking about Samantha Bee apologized recently, I want to know how you feel about comics apologizing.
If they crossed a line and if it's, you know, hurting people and it's hurting them, I think an apology is in order.
Now, you have a new Netflix show that I'm so excited, A Little Help with Carol Burnett. How do you stay relevant? You're still doing this show live with no safety net, no plans. How are you staying relevant?
By doing this kind of show, you know, and coming out and doing Q&A and not having any plants in the audience so that it keeps the old gray matter ticking. So you have to be focused. You have to be in the now. I can't be up on stage thinking about what I did yesterday or what I'm going to do tomorrow.
I read that you do the New York Times crossword puzzle every day. Me too.
Yeah, but I'm peachy keen Monday through Wednesday.
Forget it, Thursday,
Thursday, Friday. Sunday,
I like
sometimes
Sundays.
I'm a little better.
Me too.
You know?
But that's Saturday. I don't even know what you're asking.
Forget it.
Move on, Will Shorts. We don't know what you're doing.
Great job, Tori. And part 2 of Tori's exclusive interview with Carol Burnett airs tomorrow. Here's a sneak peek.
1981, you won a very high-profile case against a publication. In this age of fake news, do you think it's easier to fight for the truth in media or harder?
You know,
I want to see it.
I want to see the whole interview right now.
Yeah, there's a nice moment at the end there. I didn't see the whole interview, but it's special. Trust me, you guys don't want to miss it. Tune in tomorrow. And during the commercial break, check out our Facebook stream for some shocking Carol Burnett facts you have to see. You have to see them. All right, Americans have some interesting... Why'd you look at me like that, Sam?
I was listening to you.
Oh.
Testy.
Sam's going to go apple picking after this.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
All right, we got to keep moving. Americans have some interesting...
Great.
She looks great. She just looks like she might make a pie. All right, Americans have some interesting slang terms, but we were curious to ask our friend from across the pond about British slang.
Yay.
Stephanie Jones is here to teach us some new phrases.
All right, I'm going to school you, bro.
Oh, let's do it.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, guys, so let's see if you can guess the meaning behind these phrases, right? So any guesses? So first up is spend a penny.
Spend a penny?
How would you spend a penny?
Have a drink.
No.
Go on vacation?
No.
Send money?
No. It means you're going to go to the bathroom, guys.
Really?
Yes. Okay, all right, you ready for the next one?
Man.
So round one.
I was going to go somewhere else with that.
All right.
Okay.
Next one. Pear-shaped. If things have gone pear-shaped, what do you think it means?
Fat bottom.
Things have gone south really bad.
Oh, yeah, very, very. You're on the right lines. You're on the right lines.
Humpty Dumpty. Oh, that's egg-shaped. Fell off the wall. Something like it.
Sam's got the best one. So if things go pear-shaped, it means they've gone horribly wrong.
Yes,
that's
what I said. Things have gone wrong.
And last one of the day is that is pants.
Oh, that's like the
That's
bee's
pants?
knees.
Oh,
Like the
I was
bee's
going to do that
knees.
too. That's my favorite song, Pants.
Like the opposite of Donald Duck in it?
Guys, if you say it's pants, it means it's terrible. It's really bad.
It was the opposite of
That's pants. You just don't.
What's
you don't
wrong
want
with
it.
pants?
Babe, it's just not good.
Things
though.
have gone pants. All right, I got some other facts for you. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Do you know cleaning your doormat after 8 a.m. it's illegal in London?
What? Who just told you that?
Yeah.
What?
Section 60. Subsection 3 makes it an offense to beat your carpet in the streets.
All right, love. Just because you don't have to spend a penny, you can't tell me how to clean my doormat.
Coming up on Daily Vice Live, who knows what's coming up, but this is coming up. A first look at the all-new Wonder Woman sequel, and you'll never guess who's back. And up next, a fan favorite, Al Jackson, sounds off on the craziest viral videos trends he can find. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. It's time now for Al Sounds Off, when comedian Al Jackson goes off on the wildest stories he could find.
Yes.
Let's get right to it, Al. Last night on Chrisley Knows Best, Chase escorts Grandma Faye to a seniors dance, and she shows the young pup she still has a few tricks up her sleeve.
Yeah,
Al.
I like that.
Well, Nanny, I'm sorry they didn't have a bar.
Honey, this ain't my first rodeo.
Okay. Right from the wrist. Didn't even take it off the wrist.
You got it on.
Jeff, I like grannies that are alcoholics but constantly on the go.
Yeah.
You know, I do like, she's like, hey, everybody's like, hey, turn your hearing aid up. And she said, what?
Turn down for what?
That's right.
There
Finally, a granny that gets smashed with the homies. My girl. Keep it up, Granny. Let's go to the next.
We like it. All right. Stepping in gum, Al, is the worst. Well, thanks to this new product, our streets might be a little less sticky. Enjoy.
Gum. We all love it. We all chew it. And we all need to get rid of it. We have started looking for a way to turn what appears to be something useless into something useful. The first shoe ever made from recycled gum.
No, I would argue it's still useless. This is, what are we doing? We're making shoes out of things you're supposed to be avoiding. What's next? Dog poop shoes? Like, no one wants gum. I mean, look, it's good for the environment, but bad for your dating life.
I got
Fix it, get rid of it, buy some Nikes.
No gumshoe joke in there?
No,
was that too easy?
Oh, it was too easy.
It was too easy.
I would have stepped right into that one.
Oh, the professional right here. All right, guys, today's viral video is of a photo shoot that reminds me of the children's game Duck, Duck, Goose, but this one's more like Pick, Pick, Swan.
Yeah, this swan is like a thief. It goes right for the jewels. I just don't want to be attacked by something that beautiful. That's like getting beat up by a sunset. Swans are vicious and should be avoided at all costs, kids.
There you go, everybody. That's comedian Al Jackson right there. And this is Al Sounds Off. That was a good one, buddy. We are live. Raquel Villanueva with news at the moment.
Well, right now, social media is freaking out over the first images of the new Wonder Woman sequel. Gal Gadot just tweeted this shot of the movie set in the 1980s. And what really has people talking is this picture posted by director Patty Jenkins. It features Chris Pine as Steve Trevor. And spoiler alert, cover your ears, that character died in the first film. So how is he alive and well more than 60 years later? And he's looking just as good as he did in the first film. We'll find out that real answer when the film comes out November 1st, 2019.
Ooh.
I've got the biggest.
That was a bad reaction. We're not actors over here.
I've got the biggest crush on her known to mankind. Like, she is smoking.
Oh, isn't she smoking? Ooh. Yeah. He's not easy. He's not bad on the eyes either, though.
No,
oh my God! I just broke my Bears pen.
Okay, we're on live TV right
We'll be right back.
Oh my gosh.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by.
We never back down from a. Good one. That really worked.
I think I made that a little bit more complicated than what it is, but just watch it pro.
Don't do one down there. Oh, I go?
Sorry,
okay.
yeah, I like it. Okay, that's all right.
No one, you don't need to make those sounds.
Formidable opponents.
Get in there. Oh! Who's winning?
I don't know your name.
The Holers.
Who gets happy when you tie? No, we're tied. We're tied. Yeah.
Come on. Yeah!
This is for you, DBL.
Here we go, Holers.
Oh, no. Oh, my.
For DBL Nation, this one's for you.
The Holers.
No hole.
Yeah. Oh.
And in the house.
Let's go.
Girl, bye.
Have a good night, DBL Nation, and the Chicago Connection. I told you, when I called you out on the challenge, you better be ready to rise to the challenge.
Joe. Winner!
There's only wins and lessons.
Wins and lessons.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. We have some DBL comments, right?
Yes, for Stephanie. Cheryl on YouTube says, Stephanie, you've been a breath of fresh air this week. Please come back soon.
Thanks.
And Hugh says, how exciting, people coming together to enjoy a conversation. And Sue Bruce says, it's been great with you on the show, Stephanie.
Thanks,
Yeah, it's been awesome.
I have a comment. You've been making fun of my hair, and I have Kyle on YouTube says, I'm totally loving Sam's hair. Credit goes to her hairstylist. Thank you,
Guys, the stories never stop. We don't either. I was going to make a comment about Sam, but I'm not going to. We are live on YouTube and Facebook. Keep the conversation going. That's how we do Wednesday. Woo!